Hey everybody, how you doing? It is Monday afternoon or Monday evening. I'm home from work. Came straight out to the shop to get started and just been goofing off. I want to show you something here real quick. I cut my yellow heart and I have glued a piece on either end of this blank. Now, you'll notice that the pieces, they look like they're kind of cattywampus, but that's because I didn't drill down through the center of my yellow heart. But that'll be okay because the center actually goes down, or the bolt actually goes down through the center of the Spectraply. So that'll just get turned off. It'd just be kind of weird the first couple of spins. But that's looking pretty cool. I got 3 of them set up here. And then I just put together the bottom piece, and once again, ignore that. Just put together the bottom piece of that one. That's gonna look cool. I've got a piece of blue pine that I'm gonna mate with that one. So that I kind of like that. I think it's gonna look pretty sweet. So we'll work on that a little bit more here as we continue to improve. And I just dug a few more bolts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, out of my stash. Now these are threaded all the way up. I don't like those as much, but they will work. What I'll do is I'll put a socket on my drill and I could just reverse them and pull them right out. So that'll be nice. That'll work. I'll keep you guys posted on what I get done today. As I was making my second one of these blank sections, something occurred to me. Why don't you go ahead and cut these pieces first before you glue them up? See how that one was off center? And then you can go ahead and put those pieces on the top and the bottom and just glue the whole thing together at once. It becomes one glue up instead of 2. Now that won't be a problem. There's still plenty of meat there, and we're going right down the center of that blank, so that'll be okay. And I'll probably use that one for one of my test turnings that I do the video on. But I'm now drilling more down the center. All of these blanks back here have been drilled. These are waiting to be drilled. I'm going to get everything drilled out, and then I'll go cut my sections off of these, and I'll put the blanks together with the ends already on them. I think I got this figured out. I went and I've got all of my sections drilled and cut. They're all ready to go, so I can assemble the entire set together. Now notice how wonky that one looks. Look what I did here. Much better. And these are some longer bolts that I had. I'm able to get 2 full blanks with a washer between them on a single bolt. So I'll be able to do, I got 5 of these, so I can do 10 blanks at a time. And then I have 4 of the others, so I can do 12 blanks at a time. So I'll just about be able to wipe all of these out, and then I'll start taking them apart. Well, no, I won't, because there's 3 in each one of those containers. So, but I'll be able to make a big swag at this. And once I get through with making, once I get a couple of these loaded up, it'll be time to start taking the bolt out, because you don't want the bolt to dry in there. But yeah, this is going to be cool. I'm happy. I've sped this up. It is going to really be awesome, and I can't wait to get some more of these blanks finished. Well, I've sped the process up again. The tough part is keeping track of these, making sure they're in the right order, because you want them to line up properly. So what I've done is grabbed a couple of my Mandrel Saver mandrels. I've got a number 1 Morse taper from my really old lathe, and then number 2 that I use on my current lathe. And I've got 21, and then there's 14 and 7, so 21, 21, 21. And behind each one of them is the end caps. So now we're ready to start gluing up and assembling. So I'm gonna try to get these glued up and then probably call it a night. Well, I didn't get quite as far as I wanted. I got 6 blanks made up. I've got 6 blanks there ready to go. I just checked the time. It's 8 o'clock. Here's the 3 I made earlier. Really happy with those. Yeah, this is a fun process. It's actually pretty quick. It doesn't really seem like I got a lot done tonight, because I spent a lot of time trying to improve the process. Things like drilling everything at once, cutting everything at once, getting it all prepped, deciding to use the mandrels, then having to sort the pieces. So there's a lot of little intricate parts that I had to kind of refine, but I've got a pretty darn good process. And once I have the pieces together, I can knock a blank out in just a couple of minutes. So I'm real happy with that, but I am super tired. I do need to edit this video. Got to get up early, go to work tomorrow. So I'll come back out tomorrow or the next chance I get, and we'll get started. Let me show you how many I have left. As I mentioned before, there are 3 green blanks, 3 of these orange blanks. That's the other 7 from that set. There are the pieces there. And I've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 more blanks there. I'll be out here long enough to get these out of clamps, which this one and this one probably are about ready. I give them about 20 minutes, and I've decided I really like these. Normally I use these smooth shaft bolts, but I really like these fully threaded bolts, because I could just grab the drill, hold that in my hand at blank, and just boom, pull that thing right out of there. It works perfectly. And as I mentioned before, these are 1/4-inch holes, which fit exactly the shaft of a mandrel so they can be drilled out. You can just chase those to 7mm and boom, you are ready to make any size pin you want. Couldn't be happier with how these are turning out. I'm really excited. I like the color that I put with that one. I like the color with that purple and that sort of blue and red and that piece of bloodwood. That looks pretty cool. I'm excited about making these. We'll finish up some more tomorrow. All right, that's it for me, guys. Have a great evening. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Before I edit the video, I couldn't resist giving you guys a close-up shot of the blanks I made tonight. These look amazing. Here are the first 3 that I made, and you can see how they're kind of off, but I got everything dialed in now, and I'm super happy with how these turned out. I can't wait to turn one of them because I think they're going to look fantastic.